for giving us those details. The Supreme Court has said that it will hear on 9th of December a plea of the Mosque Committee against the Allahabad High Court rejecting its petition challenging the maintainability of 18 cases of the Hindu side related to the Krishna Janmabhoomi-Shahi Idgah dispute in Mathura. A bench comprising Chief Justice Sanjiv Khanna and Justice Sanjay Kumar said it will accord a detailed hearing on the plea at 2 p.m. on 9th of December. Sanjiv on the telecast with me. Sanjiv, developments taking place. This is a sensitive matter. The Supreme Court has said that it will be hearing the case on the 9th of December over the dispute in the Shahi Idgah Krishna Janmabhoomi case in Mathura.
Well, yes, the Supreme Court bench led by Chief Justice of India, Sanjiv Khanna.
This case has been
Yes.
At the center of the storm for the past several months. This was after the survey was approved, a probe that had been allowed to happen by the Allahabad High Court of the Shahi Idgah mosque. This was over the contention that had been raised by the Hindu side that the Shahi Idgah mosque has been built under the ruins of the Krishna Janmabhoomi. Sanjiv, if you can hear us. That's the big development of the hour at this point of time. The hearing is scheduled for 9th of December. It is going to be heard by none other than the Chief Justice of India, Sanjiv Khanna.
Yes.
Sanjiv, can you hear us?
Yes, please.
Sanjiv, give us details. Now, the Supreme Court has said that it will hear the matter on 9th of December. This is obviously a disputed case that has been raised by the Hindu side, talking about how the Krishna Janmabhoomi had been destroyed. Under the ruins of the Krishna Janmabhoomi, there was the Shahi Idgah that had been built.
Well, yes, Supreme Court bench led by Justice Sanjiv Khanna has made it very clear that the Krishna Janmabhoomi and Shahi Idgah case will be heard by the Supreme Court and they will hear it. The bench will hear the matter in detail and the matter is listed. That is why matter is listed for further hearing, detailed hearing on 9th of December at 2 p.m. So, the bench led by Chief Justice of India, Justice Sanjiv Khanna, will hear this matter, and the matter is pertaining to the petitions filed by the Muslim side in the Supreme Court against the Allahabad High Court's order of over the maintainability of the petition. So, wherein it was seen as a victory of Hindu side, and the Allahabad High Court has accepted that they will hear this matter and clubbed all the petitions from the lower court, that is from the Mathura courts, the petitions which were there in the different courts of Mathura. It was clubbed by the Allahabad High Court, and the Allahabad High Court is also hearing this matter. The Krishna Janmabhoomi and Shahi Idgah matter is being heard by the Allahabad High Court, and the top court has also made it clear that they will hear the matter in detail. The bench of Chief Justice of India, Justice Sanjiv Khanna, will hear the matter in detail, and it is to be seen what Muslim side says in the Supreme Court so the High Court has said that the petition is very much maintainable and they will hear the petition, and against this the Muslim side has appeared in the Supreme Court, on which the Supreme Court will hear. The hearing will happen on 9th of December.
Now, give us details particularly about the Muslim side, that it has challenged the order of the Allahabad High Court. Now, there has been, of course, quite the storm that has been brewing over the riots that had happened in Sambhal, that also in Uttar Pradesh. This was once again with regards to the court over there allowing for an ASI survey to take place to decipher if there was in fact a temple that had been destroyed and on the ruins of which there was a mosque that had been built. the Supreme Court has also mentioned about how peace and harmony needs to be paramount, and these cases should be reviewed. The case is going to be in the courts, and it has paused any order, including the survey that had to be conducted by the ASI that had been ordered by the trial court. Do you think the Supreme Court is going to once again clamp down on the number of these petitions that are being put out by a number of Hindu organizations wanting the surveys to be conducted at all these mosques across the globe, and particularly in Uttar Pradesh?
Right. If we talk about Sambhal matter, the Supreme Court has made it very clear today morning that peace and law and order are the primary factors which should be kept in mind by the courts of the country, and in this regard the top court has made it clear that if the survey happened, the report of it should be submitted in a sealed cover. Earlier we saw that the Supreme Court was not very happy with the sealed cover report, but this time Chief Justice of India Sanjiv Khanna has made clear, keeping peace and law and order situation in mind, the report should be kept in sealed covered. It should be placed before the court, that is the lower court, and also restraining the lower court from passing any order keeping the peace and law and order situation in Sambhal. And the High Court, again the Allahabad High Court, will have to hear the matter as the petitioners approach the Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court will have to hear this Sambhal matter within 3 days and further pass the directions, and according to the directions of the Allahabad High Court, the lower court, that is the lower court in Sambhal district, will have to adhere to what the Allahabad High Court says. So peace and law and order situation is very important, and these are the key factors and the deciding factors by the courts of the country, and the law and order situation must not be disturbed in the Uttar Pradesh, and be it Sambhal matter, be it Krishna Janmabhoomi matter, or this Gyanvapi matter. All three matters are in the courts of the country, and in Krishna Janmabhoomi matter, the High Court has clubbed all the matters which were there in the lower courts to itself, and accepted the maintainability of the petition of the Hindu side. Against this, the Muslim side has come to the Supreme Court, and in Krishna Janmabhoomi matter, Supreme Court will hear this case on 9th of December. And on Sambhal matter, when it comes to Sambhal matter, the Supreme Court will hear this matter in January. So Supreme Court has also not denied that they will not hear the Sambhal matter.
Okay, all right.
Supreme Court will hear the Sambhal matter.
Thank you for giving us those details.